Hello students, welcome. I hope you are keeping well in this pandemic situation and you are also preparing for your government exams. So in this video today we will be discussing about the top 10 government exams in India. So let me say you there are various exams that are held in India. The mother of all the exams or the main exam, the most important exam held in India is civil service exam or administrative service exam. This is a national level examination conducted by Union Public Service Commission for recruitment to various civil services of the government of India. You can join Indian Administrative Service. There are also other departments like Indian Forest Service and there is Indian Police Service along with various other central government posts. So this is a very important exam and services have to be provided like Indian Audit and in the Account Service Department, Indian Customs and Central Excise Service, Central Defense Account Service and Indian Revenue Service to name just a few. There are more to it. Now, it is a grade level examination and age limit for taking this exam is 21 to 30 years of age. Notification of civil service exam is generally released in the month of February and March. And the preliminary exam is held in the month of May or June. Mains exam is conducted in the month of September and October. And the interview is held by the month of February and March. Although any graduate can take this examination, but he can take only 6 such attempts to clear this exam. The second exam I'm going to discuss is Indian Forest Service exam. Indian Forest Service exam or IFS is an exam taken by UPSC for recruiting officer for the Indian Forest Service. Indian Forest Service officer recruited through UPSC plays a crucial role in the supervision and country's forest reserves and wildlife. Candidates have to take foundation training at Lal Bahadur Shastri National Academy of Administration, also followed by specialist training at Indira Gandhi National Forest Academy, which is situated at Dehradun. You should have a bachelor's degree with at least one of the subjects, namely maths, physics, chemistry, botany, zoology, geology, statistics, veterinary science, and animal husbandry, or holder of bachelor's degree in any engineering, forestry, agriculture, or medicine. Now to apply for this examination, age should be between 21 years on 1st August of the year of examination and you should not cross or you must not have attained 32 years of the age. That is the maximum age. Relaxation is provided for the upper age for candidates from the reserved category. Now notification of this exam is usually released in the month of February and the preliminary exam is usually held in the month of May. After this, the final examination which takes place is usually held in the month of December. Combined Engineering Services exam is the next. Combined Services exam or IES exam is conducted by UPSC or Union Public Service Commission of India for the recruitment of engineers to 4 categories of engineering service, mainly or namely I can say you civil engineering, mechanical engineering, electrical engineering, electronics and telecommunication engineering to various posts in government organizations like the Indian Railways, Central Engineering Service. Also, there are various other engineering departments like Survey of India Engineering, engineering branches of Indian Ordnance Factory Service, Military Engineering Service, Indian Telecommunication Service, Central Power Engineering Service, Central Water Engineering Service, and many more to be named. To be eligible for this exam, you must possess a BE degree or an equivalent degree to the relevant branch. You can apply for this exam if you are minimum 21 years and up till the age of 30 years. That is the maximum age limit. The exam notification for this exam is usually released in the month of September, and the preliminary exam is usually held in the month of January. Fourth, I will discuss Combined Defense Service Exam. If you want to serve the Indian nation by joining Indian Army, Navy or Air Force, then you need to clear the Defense Service Exam, which I am going to discuss here. This exam is conducted by Election Commission of India. For this exam of Army, you must be a graduate with any stream with maths, physics and chemistry as main subject at this level. Not only this, besides this, a candidate should be between the age group of 18 to 25 years, and he or she should be Indian, single, physically and mentally fit. Fifth exam I'm going to discuss is RBI Grade B exam. Reserve Bank of India is the apex bank of India, and that maintains a powerful Indian economy. Now for this, the Reserve Bank of India is a highly esteemed government job in India. Reserve Bank of India RBI Grade B exam is usually held annually, and lakhs of students have appeared for this exam. Besides working in a reputed role with the central bank of the country, the numerous perks offered to the RBI Grade B officer is the most sought after job among a few large number of students. After cracking this exam, you can go for entry level management cadre. Usually notification for this exam is out in the month of June, and exams are held in the month of August. Maximum age limit for this exam is 32 years, which is applicable for all category of candidates, no reserved. Number 6th exam, SBI PO exam. SBI conducts PO exam to recruit probationary officers for branches of State Bank of India across the nation. Notification for this exam is usually out in April. Preliminary exams are conducted in June. Main exams takes place in the month of August. To give this exam, you must have done graduation with not less than 60% marks. The age limit for this exam is between 21 years to 30 years, and you can attend this exam for a maximum 4 times. The 7th exam I'm going to discuss is IBPS SO exam. Institute of Banking Personnel Selection Specialist Officer Combined Written Exam. This exam is usually conducted twice in a year by the Institute of Banking Personnel Selection as a prerequisite for selection of candidates for the post of Specialist Officer like IT Officer Scale 1, Agricultural Field Officer Scale 1, Rajbhasha Adhikari Officer Scale 1, then Law Officer Scale 1, HR or Personal Officer Scale 1, and Marketing Officer Scale 1. Notification of this exam is usually out in the month of October or November. Preliminary exams are held in the month of December. The 8th exam I'm going to discuss is IBPS PO. Institute of Banking Personnel Selection Probationary Officers and Management Trainee exam is conducted by the Institute of Personal Banking. This is one of the posts of probationary officers and management trainees and the posts are held in 20 participating public sector banks. Notifications are out in July. Preliminary exams are usually conducted in the month of October. Main exams conducted in November. The age limit for this exam is between 20 years to a maximum of 30 years. The ninth exam is SSC CGL, Staff Selection Commission Combined Graduate Level Exam. Also termed as SSC, it is conducted by Staff Selection Commission for recruitment of various gazetted as well as non-gazetted posts in the central government department like, namely Assistant Audit Officer, Assistant Accounts Officer, then Assistant Section Officer and Inspector of Income Tax as well as Central Excise and others. The notification for this exam is released in the month of February or March. Exam is usually conducted in the month of May or August. The age limit for this exam is between 80 years till 32 years. The last exam I will discuss is LIC AAO exam. Life Insurance Corporation Assistant Administrative Officer exam is conducted by the recruitment of Assistant Administrative Officer in the LIC, that is Life Insurance Corporation. Notification for this exam is out by March and exam is conducted in between March to August. The minimum age to apply is between 21 years to 30 years. So these are all the 10 exams that is usually sought for. These are the coveted exams of India and anyone who is wishing or willing to give or appear for government exams can try or can appear for any of these 10 exams. These are the ones most coveted in India and students, lakhs and lakhs of students prepare themselves for this exam every year. It is conducted by mainly UPSC. As you have seen, I have discussed in most of the exams, it is held by UPSC and also along with it, it is held by or organized by the Government of India. This is a completely governmental sector that I have discussed today in this video. So all my request to you will be, if you have your eligibility criteria perfect for the examination, you have your age bar in this that falling in this category, I will advise you start preparing yourself for any of the exams. Prepare yourself accordingly. There are notifications out. Please follow the notifications. It is published every year in the websites or you can Google this out. Prelim exams are held, then the main exams. If you pass the prelims, then only the mains will come, and for few exams after the mains are conducted, interviews are held after that. So it will be my earnest request to you, if you think that you are the appropriate person for a government sector job or government sector job is your dream job, you wish to be in this sector, then you can prepare yourself for any of these 10 coveted exams based on your, or you think whichever is appropriate to you based on your eligibility and qualification. There are various qualifications of the exams that I have already discussed. So based on the qualification, eligibility and notification, please keep a track of it and start preparing yourself. You are your best assessor. So all the best for your exams. Hope you liked the video. You have gained some information from this video. I hope my video is of some use to you. Please go through the video that I have just shared with you right now. These are the 10 most important government exams that are held in India. So start preparing and all the best for your exams. All the best for your future. Have a great future ahead. With this, I would like to end and conclude my video here. Stay happy, stay safe and keep preparing for your government exams. All the best. Thank you.